What is going on, people? CP with the GT here, and today is not a Mustang video. Don't mind the mess that is my garage. Today we're going to be putting speakers in on my recently acquired Dodge Ram. This is a third gen. It's a 2008 specifically, but this should work for all third gens. I think it's 02 to 08. Alright, so I got my 6x9 front doors. I got my 6.5 rear doors. Oh, as I knock it off. And I got my dash speakers here, 3.5 inch. And I got some easy connectors that we can just crimp. So let's go ahead and head over to the truck and I'll show you what to do. Alright, so here at the new to me 2008 Ram, Laramie edition with the Infinity audio system, which absolutely garbage. I don't know what it is, if it's just that old, but it does not sound good. The speakers on that door and the dash speakers, everything's just rattling. These don't sound good. I'll insert a little clip here to show you. So basically, we're gonna take off this driver's side panel first. It's very simple. This needs to get popped up. This one's already a little broken. So you lift this sucker up, unplug it, good to go there. You got a Phillips, number 2 Phillips there. Down here at the bottom, you have 2 more. I don't know if I can get that on camera. And then you lift up the handle here, and deep inside of there, you got a 10mm bolt that you just lift the handle and unscrew it that way. And the panel should pop right off for you. Let's go ahead and do it now. I forgot to mention you also need to take this plate off, which is just another number 2 Phillips inside of there. I just took the panel off and I'm pretty sure I know why the speaker wasn't sounding so good anymore. Yeah, probably good that I'm doing this. Now that you have everything removed, you just have some number 2 Phillips screws. You should have about 4 going around the whole thing. Unscrew those and pop it right out. I'm also going to give you one more tip. Make sure you have your window down. It's going to help so that if your speaker, because some of the aftermarket speakers can be a little wide and you'll end up installing everything and then go to roll your window down and it won't roll down. Well, it's a good idea to just make sure that window's already down and you won't have that issue. So you're looking at your plug here, and basically if you don't buy these connectors, you're going to have to snip it there and then splice the wires onto your new one. Well, these connectors make it real simple, and everything here in this video is going to be on Amazon. I'll give you a link. You can buy these, you plug it into that, and then you simply take these 2 ends, crimp it onto there. Alright, good to go. Let's get some more done. Alright, for the rear doors it is a little bit easier. All you need to do is get that 10mm bolt out of the handle and 1 Phillips screw. There's none on the bottom. So let's get this one done. Now there is a difference when you're lifting this panel off. Since you have the window switch back here, you do need to just unplug that and you'll be good to go. Alright, got everything buttoned back up. So these 2 doors are done. Let's repeat the process on the next side. Up front to remove these tweeters up here. These are 3.5 inch speakers, and you just need to pry up on this to get the plastic loose. Now what you don't want to do is be aggressive. I wasn't even being that aggressive, and this plastic just, I mean, it's shot from the sun cooking it for all these years. So it looks like it's gonna come off in a million pieces and I'll have to get a new one. So let's just go ahead and rip it off. In these little holes here, you have these clips, and there's absolutely no way that this dash is gonna come off even in one somewhat decent sized piece. But I think there's about 5, like 1 in the corner, 2 in the center, and then, you know, 1 on each, I don't know, something like that. Just try and be real gentle. Yeah. I take that back. The back of it is actually very easy to take off of these clips right there, but everything else shattered. All right, once you embarrassingly destroyed your dash, Now it's time to replace this speaker and that speaker. I did not know there was one in the center, so looks like I'm gonna have to order. That looks a little bit smaller than these ones. I'm assuming it's probably like a 2-inch. So we'll see how it sounds after I replace these two on the ends, which are 3.5s. And I guess I'll have to order a 2-incher, which is nice now because I don't have to rip the dash off again. Oh, brother. So basically all you need to do is remove 2 Phillips head screws and pop that speaker out and do the same exact thing that you've done to all the other speakers and plug it in. I got that one done, you see. And I'm gonna try and see what the audio sounds like with this. And if it still sounds like crap, I'll just take it out for now and order a new one, as well as the whole piece. That's about how it works though, right? Let's put this last piece in and we'll be good to go. All right, people, I ended up taking out that middle speaker. I'm gonna order a new one and replace it. Tire pressure going off. Alrighty, well that does it for everybody. We got tweeters in, we have all the door speakers in. Everything is back and assembled. Sounds absolutely amazing. I'm glad I did this. I hope you learned a thing or two, and yeah, stay tuned until the next one. Peace.